The Great Race, directed by Blake Edwards and starring Jack Lemmon, Tony Curtis, and Natalie Wood, debuted on July 1st, 1965. The slapstick comedy is a classic tale of good versus evil, pitting hero Leslie Gallant against his nemesis Professor Fate in a car race from New York to Paris.
We're going to win, Max! We're going to win!
While some would argue that the stars of the film are Lemmon, Curtis, and Wood, these two would beg to differ. Two of the most amazing cars of all time take their turn in the spotlight on this episode of Inside Stahls. A world of wonder, where fantastical music machines provide the soundtrack for a tantalizing stroll through history. Vintage automobiles and memorabilia stimulate the senses around every chromed curve and corner. This is Inside Stahls.
Are you sure you took care of everything? Just keep your eye on car number 2.
If you have a few hours, sit down with a tub of popcorn and a gallon of your favorite movie beverage and check out The Great Race. It's a classic that takes you on a wild adventure from New York to Paris based on the actual Great Race, and it roughly follows the course from New York across the western United States into Alaska, onto Siberia, and eventually Paris. That was a thing, but the rest of the film is purely fictional. At the risk of spoiling it for you, and due to the fact we don't have 3 hours, we won't go into great detail about the movie. After all, this isn't Siskel and Ebert, this is Inside Stahls, and we don't want to be rude to our guests. This is the Leslie Special, the beautiful, jaw-dropping, majestic white monster driven in the movie by popular daredevil Leslie Gallant. His nemesis, Professor Fate, pilots the devious and sinister Hannibal Twin 8, a machine with all the whistles, bombs, and missiles. As we are introduced to Professor Fate's character, we are left with little doubt of his intention when he states only saps play fair. And upon closer inspection, it is obvious Fate's car was equipped to break all the rules.
Genius! Work of genius! The finest parts from the greatest automobiles in the world. The Hannibal Twin 8! And when it comes to the blizzards and the snowstorms, we will continue on just as planned. Push the button, Max!
Red noses are not exclusive to Rudolph. The Hannibal was built with a cone-mounted unit designed to melt a path through snowy mountain passes. And while the great Leslie was buried up to the floorboards in snow, Fate and his sidekick Max would just slip on by on their open, cleared path. The Hannibal was also equipped with a hidden cannon. Oh, how I've often dreamed of having this accessory on my own car. Sorry, I was thinking about that dude that cut me off this morning. Fate thought of everything, even hydraulic lifts. Roads in 1908 are kind of like they are in Michigan today. So the Hannibal was equipped with a system designed to rise above it all. Push the button, Max. There isn't any badging on the cars, and they weren't designed to replicate any particular make and model. These are simply movie props, built and manufactured by Warner Brothers Studios electricians, machinists, carpenters, welders, and model makers. Despite being built in 1965, the bodies of both cars look like something you would find in the early 1900s. But again, these were constructed purely of movie-making materials. Steel was used for the fenders, but some of the body panels are made of wood, and some of the more difficult shapes were formed out of plastic. Even the 1908 brass-era lamps were handmade at Warner Brothers. The studio also handled paint and interior. The cars were simply referred to as black and white. A total of 9 cars were made for the film, 4 white cars and 5 black cars. The white cars were built in the chassis of 57 Ford pickups. 3 were equipped with 6-cylinder engines, and 1 was powered by a 292 V8. The studio manufactured their own wooden wheels. Firestone supplied the rubber, but the wheels helped hide hydraulic brakes, which of course did not exist in 1908. While both cars were movie-making marvels, the black cars featured a little more engineering. The 5 black cars were equipped with Corvair engines. Some had power glide transmissions, some were manual, and one was hydraulic. Hydraulics make the Hannibal do what it does. The engine powers 3 hydraulic pumps. 2 deliver output to the rear wheels, while the other connects to a cylinder that lifts and lowers the body. And if you're thinking that's just movie magic, the car could actually be driven in the lifted position. The car steers, drives, and brakes on hydraulic systems, and the only plumbing connects this hydraulic line to the lower frame. It's a brilliant piece of set design and some pretty cool car building. Remarkably, of the 9 cars that were built, it took just a total of 5 months to complete. Movie prop, automobile, or both? Hollywood has blurred the lines and stretched our imaginations for decades. As of July 1st, the Great Race will celebrate the 60th anniversary of its release. And while the human stars of the film are no longer with us, the best supporting actors remain here at Stahls, shining as bright as the big screen stars they were made to be.